All right, so let's take a look at an example of this where we have to simplify a radical. So let's just say I pick a random number and I want to find the square root of 54. Okay, so always start off by taking the number under the radical and break it down with a factor tree. We've got to get all of these in a prime factorization. So I always start with the smallest prime number, which is 2. Can I continue to pull a 2 out of this? The answer is yes. Well, 54 divided by 2 gets me 27. So I ask again, can I pull a 2 out of 27? The answer is no. So I go to the next prime number, which is 3. Can I pull a 3 out of 27? The answer is yes. I get 9. I re-ask the question, can I pull a 3 out of 9? Yes. The answer is 3. And I know I'm done because this number is prime. As soon as I get a prime number in this spot right here, I know I'm done. So since I want the prime factorization, I could ignore all these composite numbers. The prime numbers that I have are 2, 3, 3, and 3. So I can now rewrite 54 as the product of 2 times 3 times 3 times 3. Now, if you watch Mr. Howe's video, he stole a technique from me. I call it the jail method. Basically, we have to pretend that all of these numbers, 2, 3, 3, and 3, are in a square root jail. Now, I've never been in jail. I doubt it would go well for me in there, but I'm going to assume that anybody in jail wants to get out. Well, the way to get out of this jail is you have to find a partner. Your partner has to be exactly like you. So in this case, 2 can't get out because it doesn't have a partner. But we've got a bunch of 3s here. Now remember, you only need a partner. You can't take a group of 3. There's not enough time. So I find my partnership right here. I've got a 3 and a 3, or I could have matched these two up. Doesn't really matter which ones you do. So let me erase that one so there's no confusion. So I've got these two 3s that are currently partnered up. Okay, now there's a happy part of the story and the sad part of the story. The happy part of the story is this 3 gets out. So it is now out of jail. The sad part of the story is every time you form a partnership, one of the partners has to die. So in this case, this 3 got out. The 2 and this 3 never partnered up with anybody, so they had to stay in. We clean up what's left over inside the parentheses. 2 times 3 is 6. So the square root of 54, the simplified radical form of it, is 3 radical 6. And the reason we have to do this is if we were in class, I'm not a real big stickler on simplifying radical form. You can give me your answers in decimal form. But a lot of the questions that you'll see here on Khan Academy throughout the rest of this lesson, they give you the answers in radical form. So we have to be able to show it. Let's just make up another one. Let's pick a little bit bigger number here. Let's go 106. Now let's go 104. All right, so if I want to find the square root of 104, I take 104 off to the side. I ask myself the question, can I pull a 2 out of 104? The answer is yes. It's an even number. I get 52. Can I pull a 2 out of 52? The answer is yes. I get 26. Can I pull a 2 out of 26? The answer is yes. I get 13. In case you've forgotten or in case you didn't know, 13 is a prime number, so I know I'm done. I cross out all these composites, and I'm left with, under the radical, 2 times 2 times 2 times 13. Looking for partners, I found one right here. Happy part of the story, this guy gets out. Sad part of the story, this guy dies. So I got a 2 on the outside. This 2 and this 13 never found any partners, so they had to stay in. 2 times 13, as I clean this up, is 26. So the square root of 104, the simplified radical form, is 2 times the square root of 6.